Hello and happy Wednesday. I'm excited to get on here and announce that I have just graduated from Mecklenburg County's uh, Business Diversity and Inclusion program called Get Up and Grow. You might notice that this is also the name of this publication going forward. It's still the Nourish Leader. We are still becoming nourished leaders, but the purpose of this publication is to provide direction on how we become a nourished leader, and that is through getting up and growing. We are living in radical uncertainty, radical uncertainty. Um, and ultimately, we must adapt, we must endure, and ultimately evolve. We must get up and grow. And hence what I spoke about as I was given the honor of delivering the commencement address today, and really spoke about the how the only way we're going to get through um, the times that we're living in is if we learn to leverage, and leverage is what leads to growth. Leverage is the principle that has been on my heart for the last couple of weeks. For whatever reason, I even got a necklace that is based on the principle of like leverage that is outlined in the Bible, in which says faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains. And for whatever reason, that keeps sticking to me because I'm very much understanding that faith isn't necessarily a size. It is actually what it is. It's just that the relationship between faith and its power is literally a mustard seed moving mountains. And that has taken on a much deeper meaning to me in terms of what it means to become a nourished leader. Everything I've been up until in my life up this time has always been around the principle of leveraging and continues to be that. Because one, we can't do it on our own. And two, there's a whole lot of little things that make such a big difference. Take it from someone who literally just got her tire just blew out recently and witnessed AAA, just take this small little lever to lift a nice big car, and again reminded of the power of leverage. And that if we want to grow under these radical, uncertain times, we are going to have to leverage. We're going to have to apply the principle of leverage. We're going to have to adopt. We're going to have to endure. And ultimately, we're going to have to evolve. And we're going to have to get up and grow. And that's how we actually become nourished leaders. Yes, ultimately that's the destination because I am not trying to suffer through this. I'm not trying to sacrifice through this, but I am going to be forced to show up in this in a way that challenges my status quo, in a way that challenges me to get out of my own way, in a way that challenges you to essentially recognize that the conditions under which you are being challenged and its adversity that you're facing is asking of you to evolve, to grow, to change your relationship with the world, your relationship with your job, your family, your career. And because if we don't change that relationship, if we don't challenge the way we see things, and if we don't get out of our own way, and if we don't, um, choose courage over comfort, then, darling, we will not survive. But but we get to, you know, we get to, and if we learn to embrace the uncertainty that we're in, we learn to navigate the ambiguity through clarity. And we learn to um, leverage the complexity of our identity and of our situations and our conditions I believe that we will lead a nourished life. We will be nourished leaders, and ultimately, nourished leaders nourish other leaders. So I hope you will stay with me on this journey of imparting the wisdom, knowledge, tools, resources of what does it mean to get up and grow. Check out my keynote on the bottom. And then, yeah, until next time, bye for now.